Abusia yamama kwa abashonko so eba POG Media so mesho safe no abasoa obe like na wa subscribe na face wetima share dwumadi no ama afoforo nso ensa atumi aka ensam ekoso my Ghana mu ayenso ya depeni ese brane no yebemi yabedwafo ahunu de eko ene de eba na de ensam ena ekoso highway ni so Kelvin ekwaw bedu Taylor ena chese Odin sembi aba abontin a wo twe se electoral commission Jane Mensa chese onu waye ne ho se o sebi o ye aboa kusie wan bonija ompi na de ntina Kelvin Taylor ka dansengwe ni nyina ne se na nsenya mu na voter exhibition a yisi edba se obi anko ne constituency enkonko check ni di se ebia de dem ni din correct ni voter ID number no correct a chese amanfo nso de ose oyo omko na omko no mko hu se chese yisi na transfer ti se bia oto aba ewo Ashanti regional obekwa akwhye no udin any voters register ni bia transfer do akọ ebia hu bogatanga chese NDC fo ete da se mo no se da bi yisi no na chese de nkofo keka se opeso wi abatu wo enu ampa na chese plans a ode egu akwema o special de via abatu ni mu ene se obe transfer nkofo ayede akọ different constituencies a chese ehun nsem no na anu eden pa we ena endra da yisi ebeye press conference a o chese Daniel ma esisi ye ya transfer bi wo abakọ na transfer nipa be 800 omudin any voters register nim chese yisi etwima mistake na yede ebae na mistake eno na nche se oba be wia coming December elections nim na nipa da se ne su bia na enso ewo ne ho achese ensem a electoral commissioner Jane Mensa editu dwana na ensem no meka ne se abufu sem efise wa the voters register ne ba na o se robust credible achese fit for 2024 coming December elections na dey ntina after o se ba abonti abeka se mistake bi na ebae o chese pusiga incidents a esi ya chese ya transfer nkofo ede omo afida apusiga ede omo akoba bi foforo no onu onim ho hwe nti enam sokra wasake director na owo pusiga no wasake no a chese emunsem bebri we ena Kelvin Taylor ede abetu da se maame no ya nhwe ni ya obetimi ama my Ghana abo obetimi ama disaster kese esi togbe afede so ede strong warning average Mensa se wan hwe ya obema boys aba be shini fia chese warnings a Jane Mensa so no abusuan enye warnings ke 20 me pese abusuan for be me akone akwakotie nsem a Kelvin Taylor ade baba dum ye ni bi na nsa na ebekọ no be sure so won nsem kai bi ade be hye your comment section wo be like no subscribe na afi so etima hye dwumadi no ama afoforo nso nsa atumi aka medam ase
amesu bodwa fa me ho na nka odwa nka begya nka megya dada chade bi wa ha NEC4. Now there's something I need to say, and I've seen two very important personalities of more Ghana omaka isi ho asem, and these two people obi besie enye obi na twaduane mo omudi o omo no mo create adwuma ma efa nipa ema nipa nya aduane di. I've heard Togbe Afedi and I've heard Nyawota Maklo, and they have all complained about the Electoral Commission. Okay? These two people, they have too many things to lose than majority or 90% of Ghanaians. Nyawota Maklo, they create opportunities. They have created job opportunities. They have saved lives. Togbe Afedi, we create a Numa. Wabua Ghana through a Numa we create. These are not kids. You can tell them, say, they don't know what they are talking about. They have bitterly complained about the EC and how I am careful. This Electoral Commission will destroy this country. And you need to understand, Nyawota Maklo and Togbe Afedi, they are not kids. They are not people they say things because of political influence or some money somebody has given to them, or they are looking at some favor. They are saying the reality. Actually, any Ghana for the serious. Talk about Fedi. Nyahota Maklo. Especially Nyahota Maklo. From day one, Nyahota Maklo catch say Akuffo do nimi nyansa obetum da chechere man. Nyahota Maklo oka omo chechere NPP ho. Akuffo onye important in Nyahota Maklo NPP mu. Tie. Ya papa Akuffo onye important en Nyahota Maklo ewo NPP mu. Council of Elders or more NPP. Nobody is better or important than Nyahota Maklo or NPP. It is a Nyahota Maklo Bible until Bekacha will say, this EC, this NPP, what the EC is doing, they are basically going to destroy this nation. Togbe Afedi, Onya Akwarao, and the NOC so. 90% of people watching me, 90% of you people watching me, they are better off than you. The amount of money they have made in their life as businessmen and the number of people they have helped through job creation, they have done a lot than you and I. They have nothing to lose. They can decide to keep quiet for this country to go down. The money they have made, they can move it out, move the people they love with them and settle and die there. But these people every single day, they keep telling you people, the NPP and the EC, they will destroy this nation. Election 2024. Momaye who said, J Mensa any EC way, this boss Manasare, or your party foot soldier. And you know the most interesting thing? It is funny, say, the Ecos organ in United, I say nipa ka craving a kanwasem. And the Electoral Commission admits mistake in provisional voters register upon NDC prompting. Now, and the I say Ghana in summer AC no nipa ka krebi ne tumika a concern yomo. I say majority of the people who were in the past telling us to say the moral the compass. Omuna sebio omukasa de enko ye no omuka hwasem. It looks like ahemfo akese asofo akese nipa tichiro be na adwin se sebio omudo Ghana omude Ghana do makoma so no. For some reason nobody cares. The consistent deliberate actions of the EC to rig this election no asante hene eye ko hene eye doma hene eye mampon hene eye Awunafo hene eye ahemfo bebromo Ghana 99% of them they don't want to speak on it. Let me tell you something. You people need to understand. Say one kasansem we wunsema. This country is going to go down, and when it goes down, mo peje mabeti o Ghana se mo ye ahemfo akese no mo na mo ho be kire mo. Mo amosori anamu di go de tuatua moto. Ebi tuatua masum, ebi tuatua mayase, edi nanam Ghana say, mo de ewiase sika nyina hye mo nsa no, mo na mo ho be kire mo. Mo na mo be brɛ. Mo na amanfo no ebeba bebom tuakum wo, enye me ekɔ. So it is looking like and the Ghana and Semino nipa kukitu bi na eka. Nobody is interested. The EC consistently adiomaye nyina you can see clearly say they want to rig the elections. Jane Mensa, Boss Manasare, Asemon Bekebiamenjindi. We are Ghana ni. Now, this issue about a voter register, NDC4. Now, I want to ask a question. NDC in political party or Ghana? Dabi. Ain't Sanka NDC and raise the issue we say the voter register, it has been tainted. Ye yini pebi edi akweshe baby a entinka omo muka Ghana for how many na woso ye other political parties no enti sankofo no omo ankasa no omo so mfaso ene den. And I get angry when people come in our inbox to tell us say the NDC needs to do more. Mabodam NDC nyeden. Adebia was a political party here. Democratically the NDC has done it. So Eden Obama inbox man and team inbox be catch up say you think the NDC is not working. Now NDC no free plan it for business buy. So also pagana ye. Why are you also not trying to make sure things are done right? Ana obi nam Ghana ya the NDC achro ne mama so into omo de omo no glasses omo sen. Now we are different. Again, NDC as a political party in the history of this republic. Again, NDC and say our elections will be free and fair. Again, NDC every single day it is the NDC. Omo raising issue. There were some political parties in Ghana, almost small parties. They were insulting NDC, and the EC is out to say I am pa. What the NDC said, no, true. In the Sanka NDC and raise issue, the 3,000 people call you free at to force in constituency. Call Sirem Ekoyi people and transfer them to other places. You know, it could have gone on. The question here is, how come this is even acceptable? Why is the EC seeing this and say, hey, normal? It is not. We are talking about thousands of people being moved. So you can't just come and say, oh, we have suspended the EC official there. The EC official, no, somebody contracted him or her to do that. Who is that person? The question here is, the EC official now, you say, Electoral Commission, and number press conference, and the whole central people have been moved from their constituency to other constituencies on the register. Abra omunim oko atoforsen the constituency over 3,000 people they have been moved. Abra omunim oko Sirem Pusiga ye movie in Akuffo abra omunim. Now ntika NDC and raise issue we are and kebede na nipa we nyina hu say they have been moved from where they vote. Now, the EC comes out to tell us, say, EC sacks Pusiga district director over voter transfer. The question here is, district director now, Musima Pamono. Do you want to tell me, say, the case has been solved? No. Somebody made the district director do what he did or what she did. Now, we want to know the district director, why when a contracting no money, yes, no. You can't just tell me, say, district director ni apamono into the illegality, no, and Ghana for muntieme. Ebi auti baby, or catch them say, oh, where they see Pusiga, where they see whole central, oh, where they see Atoforce in constituency. NDC and Akanka Krebio. How many constituencies do we have in Ghana? Do you know the number of constituencies are? This electoral commission, say they have moved people from their constituency or their polling station to other polling stations. Thousands of people. Don't see this as lightly. And anytime I'm catching Ghana for say, so you Ghana ni, not so Ghana and there. Now catch them say, oh, you are going to vote for a party any NDC. Who sa Ghana you know? Who and now won't share in Kwasumu because none of these foolish political parties NDC can help Ghana in any way. There were 275 constituencies in Ghana. Do you know how many polling stations we have in Ghana? And do you know the depth of this Bawumia Isifuaye? You have seen only 3. And the 3 now NDC raise here, no. The EC is saying all of them.
Abusuanti semnumu bi ene kokoti na Kevin Taylor to aso na okase osele ahemfo so a omo wa Ghana man mu otumfo mo togbe afede de wodi nka be kasa dada denchu ahene chese ahemfo akese eni mpeyimfo te se de nyahotamaklo eba be kasa no ewo so munyina etimi kasa kire yisi no na yesa omumom na omomo wo njapade wo Ghana ha wo na ye yuta ya kai die ye japade ben afana abrabode ye den ye chance na omumom na bia ndwuma ewo wo company sachese basabasa yesi oman ni mu a omo be lusu big time nti wo so mu ye omunya yisi ne kasa kire efise yisi ne no abu ndua aguna sumu anka nyahotamaklo amba me kasa ankanya ade a yisi nko bepie obeyiniti aba be kasa ena Pusiga ene Atoforce constituency nkwane yatese nioma bi se ye dey so a transfer nkofo ana ebimukura na omudin ewo register nim no voters register yisi de ma NDC amayoko no na omudin wo mu no yisi de na o provide no obekwa akwhwe na dodo na adi nyede enim enti de na kire se other constituencies na aka no yisi nye that the same thing no ewo omo voters register ni ma kire ensem no ensem bi yisi no oyema baatan bi a ye beka ne se oye baatan bone e na osa ye criminal utimu se ye skadoso puo bi na NPP amayoko no e de ahye na funuma anti adene kura osibi eyesia osiedi chese maame no kuresem den papa chese ensema Kevin Ekwautel ade to aso na nsem no anu wede ne papa enti abusha me pesa mo sabe me yako ne yakwa kotie audio no dia kan
no right. The EC came to do a press conference today. They were only focused on Air Pusiga. Why are they not talking about Akuffo's constituency? Is it true or it's a lie? Why didn't they speak on the whole central issue? Is it true or it's a lie? Because there too, there are directors of EC who were managing that electoral process there. So why is it only Air Pusiga? Why did the EC fail to tell us about Akuffo's constituency? 3,000 votes. About whole central. Why is the EC failing to tell us about those places? Because so far, the Electoral Commission, say all the things that the NDC has said, is wrong. They have not come out to say NDC lied, or the constituency executives of the NDC who raised this issue, they lied. It means whatever we have heard, it is true. So why are we looking at only Pusiga? There are thousands of constituencies in Ghana. We have 275 constituencies, and then we have thousands of polling stations. So why is the EC making this thing look like a small thing? And anytime they be Ghana for say, sa other parties some work IPAC no majority omo ye moa. Ekuadonko, Kofia Palu, Eye Odike, Sankwasiafo no. These people, you are not even supposed to entertain them. They are foolish, stupid, greedy people. Because Senka NDC and Rezi issue where do you know the chaos? And let me tell you, this is not the end of it all. There are more over 100 constituencies, the Electoral Commission helping the NPP to do what? To move people out and add people to some other constituencies. So don't say that is it. Maybe say the directors who are in charge. So Pam Pusiga director, EC director, does it mean the problem has been solved? Somebody contracted the director to do that. Somebody contracted the director now to do that. Somebody contracted the director now at Akuffo's constituency to do that. Or being a contracted director now. So do you want to tell me that sacking the director has solved the problem? No. The problem is that the register has been tainted. J Mensa is the worst or in the worst EC director in Ghana. This woman is sick. I'm telling you. Because when Bossman Asari Jimmy or just NPP is the whole thing. Because NPP or try dia no onya $1,000 crada. NPP by NT where to me the EC millions are better than Wabruchi. In the South Boss Masari Kwasiampe, they are covering up crimes. Kwasiabawe or Ghana. I am telling you people. Sa Kwasiabawe or Ghana. We have seen democracies, so we have seen better democracies than Ghana. I am telling you, the democracy we are holding, it is fragile. And this woman is the person who will destroy our democracy. And it's me see a statement like this from Togbe Afedi. Togbe Afedi said, demand for free, fair elections instead of talking about peace. The peace is sitting there. But the moment you ignore free and fair elections, the peace will be useless. Tie, Jane Mensah, if we want to have peace in Ghana, we first have to tackle a free, fair, transparent elections. The EC should prove, say they are not going to rig the elections. And to Toby Afedi catch Ghana for say I'm sure this EC, so peace now again say we will get, until we rectify the issues, until the EC makes sure the process is open, transparent, fair, and free, we will never get to the peace. This man, he does not beg anybody to eat. This man does not need a politician to sustain his company. This man has worked hard to get to this point. And I am telling you for a fact, because these two people, until the NPP for Kachemo, we will win the elections with a strategy. And the Boss Manasari Air press conference, he tried everything possible to make it look like J Mensa does not have any interest in rigging the elections. They are trying to separate J Mensa from the EC's duties. She is the boss of EC. Nothing drops at EC without J Mensa's consent. Nobody gets salary at the EC without J Mensa's consent. So for Boss Manasari to come and sit there and say J Mensa need any interest in rigging the elections, that means they have already decided to rig the elections. We are not supposed to play with in some Togbe Afedi Moka. These are serious statements. the peace that we are yearning for, until we have a clean, fair election and transparent, we will never have that peace. 8 people were shot. 8 people were shot. Now look at this. And they could pay court. See, the Akuffo court. And I make a choice say, so Togbe Afedi say, if we don't get a free, credible, clear elections, so peace, we will never have it. So we need to concentrate more on the EC and the diabolic means of rigging the elections for the NPP. Not my catch on authority. Jane Mensah wants to rig the elections for the NPP. That's all. Jane Mensah, Boss Manasari, their only intent is to rig the elections. We should be able to stop them. Now, shall SMBAC. Oma ye bo mutuo April 2020 no. Ebi ede asem no ekọ court na munti asem bi. O kan story na and the asem no akopie court ma yesi yebu asem no. See, 6 injured victims and the father of an 8-year-old boy killed as a result of the violence that rocked Techiman South during the 2020 general elections have sued the government, seeking a total of 25 million in compensation. Now, and the asemno, you say, Papa be a born the batua with the 18 years. Any almost why you pray probably a be woo yeno, or maybe so for because somebody assembly court. If we say, yen to me come this year, not Sibu, yen jan to us on me more. Omoko enom some 25 million as compensation because untumi nko oma de share keke. Now and the Kodru quarter, the Akosin say High Court orders government to pay 6 victims of Techiman South electoral violence 270,000 as compensation for violence of their rights as compensation for violation of their rights and legal fees incurred during the trial. Into 270,000 okrampono enye ni nyina o ye se omo eka omo boy omo kofa lawyer na yentie no sum film de beka ne yemfa ma omo. Now the question here is, se court etumatena ho ese yema enkofo compensation. The question I'm asking again, it is the first one, no? Who are the people who committed the crime? Omo wen. Because no prosecutor can prosecute without evidence, without a witness. You cannot prosecute without a witness and evidence. These are 2 things that are very important in prosecution. So how do case come investigator and how do go police station? Now kasi abo batimutua. The investigator or the FBI or whatever institution that is leading that, they first need a witness or evidence. Without hard evidence or witness, they cannot prosecute. No judge will sit on the case. In this case where we pay court to say your body pebi tuo ekuomo, this is murder or manslaughter. Now you're injured Akuffo say for the rest of their lives they will not be the same again. Now the question we are asking the government that was defending itself and say, if the government came to court to say they indeed did it and the judge say they are guilty, who are the people who committed the crime? Because for a judge to come to that conclusion, say fine, Albino is guilty, that means somebody took action. That is making the government guilty. Who are the police officers and military officers who shot those civilians? Omway, where are they? So today, we are giving money to people and telling them, say, those who committed a crime, you cannot see them, we cannot punish them, take this money and go. This is not how justice works. This is not a country where the judiciary is being fair to people who are being who are being suppressed by the government. This is suppression. Because if somebody brings the government to court and say the government has committed a crime, what crime did the government commit? The government, through its military or security services, killed innocent Ghanaians. Now the government accepting that it actually did that, and the judge sitting there accepting the government actually did that, it means the judge had evidence, the judge had witnesses to confirm that that really happened. Now the question here is, those people who caused those financial loss to the state, sa sikana abain atamacheno, omo causes our problem no. Who are they and where are they? So I expect a judge say on your bias that at least he needs to tell the Attorney General, go and bring the perpetrators, because we are talking about people who have caused trouble in the name of Ghana, and they need to pay for the troubles they caused, especially when they murdered or slaughtered citizens who were not armed. But a judge sit in court or tena court on demand for the perpetrators, on demand for the people who caused the murder or the problem. The judge just says, Abai, you have money, pay these people off. That is not justice. This is suppressing. You are suppressing justice.
Abusia iti wele nsema Kevin Ekwawedu Taylor ede Bawumia o hwe se Řemêmsa ehia kasachire papa efi se o micron Ghana de obi nka se pudo nhie o na emom se yisi no ye nya ne kasachira ene pudo no ebehye efi se NDC for omontena ho ema de si 2020 coming 2020 elections no ebi nsi coming December elections no na omo pese etuo to de a etuo no so ebere ebeto a ode so se nipa 8 a yekum omo ewotachima no afena high court ede ensem ya betu da o che se ewo se aban no etimi compensate abusua na omo hwere omo ade hye no eno na Kevin Taylor de to aso se high court aba abonti abeka na asemi se dia adenti na anka se sa dia police na omo ye involved omo shooting nkofo ni kumomo no adenti na yenkwoche omo ase yen compensate omo nko a ebasa na chese court na ye bias da chese ensem no na anu ede ne pa nti abusua medam asesa moje penie ekotie Kevin Taylor aha POG Media medam ase